welcome back to the Jan Spiller Show. Here we are. It's an unbelievably busy night tonight. Jan, a question I have for you. What's going on with Lindsay Lohan? What's that story all about?
Well, you know, it is interesting, isn't it? It's like everybody...
I want to be her.
You do?
She's having a great time. What are you talking
She
about?
might be going to jail.
That's probably a good time, too.
In the quarters where she'd be
California
kept.
jail? They probably serve hors d'oeuvres, you know, before dinner.
Well, if there's anybody in the jails listening to us, I think they'd beg to differ. But yeah, and people are worried about her, you know. She's a sympathetic character in a lot of ways, you know.
It's amazing because she's actually a very good actor. I've seen her in a couple of films.
Oh, good. Okay.
So she's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, basically, in terms of whether or not she'll go to jail, if I were to make a prediction, I would say that I think probably so, because she's going through a cycle right now of where she's totally ready to change her life. I mean, I don't know if she's ready, but her destiny is ready. Saturn just passed over ascendant, and like it or not, we're going to have a new Lindsay come out of this next 2-year period.
That's amazing. It's amazing. It's
So-
all she's been through. And this whole past weekend was all about Lindsay and her father, who's become famous now
Yeah.
because he's the father
Oh,
of
yeah.
Lindsay, and
Yeah.
he's been interviewed, and amazing. So
Yeah.
so
A lot
the
of people
future
are
looks good
writing
for
on her.
The future looks good for her. then.
Yeah, and you know, but I can't help but think it's a good thing. The underlying problem with this is that Lindsay is a little bit narcissistic in the sense, I don't mean technically,
I
but in
see.
the sense that she's not really aware of other people's values. So breaking the court order, all these things, it was just a lack of attunement to other people, and this is what goes wrong in her relationships too.
Uh-huh.
She's not aware of what's important to others other than her own value system.
God, I hate people like that. I'm just like that. I'm exactly like that. It's amazing.
Well, we better watch out for you, Frank. We don't want you in poor Lindsay's situation.
Yeah. Anyway,
But what she's learning from a big picture point of view is that other people's values do count, and she does need to pay attention. And that's why if she ends up going back into rehab, that will be nothing but good for her, because she's in an environment where she's forcefully, in a sense, learning other people's values. She's learning other people's energy is affecting her. And in her case, when she allows other people's energy to affect her and she's open to that, and sometimes maybe it's not in the most, it's taking a lot to overcome the stubbornness of this. But in that environment, then she learns more about who she is, and that's where she gains her strength.
oh, so she's going to come out to be a better person. after all of
Absolutely,
this.
I have no doubt about it.
Ah,
But I
that's
do
good.
think she's going to go through that.